Hey guys, JamesMCD Reviews here, and today I'm going to be talking about Candyman. This is the 2021 reboot of the 1992 horror movie of the same name, which I will not repeat 5 times out of sheer paranoia. I don't know, does the viewfinder in my camera count as a mirror? I mean, it is a reflective surface, and the legend does say if you say his name 5 times, he'll appear in a reflection and murder you, so I don't know, better safe than sorry, I guess. So this movie centers around a struggling artist in Chicago who, while looking for inspiration, stumbles upon the legend of the Candyman. At first it seems like your standard folktale of this guy who is handing out candy to kids in the Cabrini Green projects, but as he dives deeper and deeper into it, it starts to become more than he expected. Now, I haven't actually watched the original movie, but I have seen some reviews of it just to get some context, and I might even do a bucket list for it a little bit later down the line, so let me know if you guys would want to see that. But what I really appreciated about this movie's story is that it isn't just a straight remake of the original movie. Like, it actually uses aspects of the original in building its legend. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Helen Lane was the main character in the original film, and she's brought up here, and she's sort of now part of the legend. And that's one of the things about the movie that I really, really liked. It isn't just generic legend or ghost story or shit like that. Like, they make it very clear that it is something that follows every generation. Like, each group of people living in the projects had their own Candyman. For some reason, each of them were created in kind of the exact same way, where, you know, an innocent black man would get involved with something and a bunch of people would turn on him and basically torture him and kill him, and then that he would return if you said the name 5 times and then kill people as sort of vengeance. So I do like that it isn't just your stereotypical ghost story. Like, there is actually sort of a mythos behind it that you keep finding out clues to by the end of the movie. And because it's a Jordan Peele movie, even though he didn't direct it this time, he produced it, it does manage to work in some nice social commentary. This one is a little bit more overt than something like Get Out or Us, and I mean, even Get Out was pretty fucking overt with its commentary. But this does feel like a very 2020 version of this story, you know, involving, it tackles things like police brutality and how, you know, the system abandons these, like, hood neighborhoods and just expects, you know, these young up-and-coming artists to make something out of it. Some might consider it preachy or forced, but I actually didn't mind it. I feel like this was one of the only times that they injected, you know, political commentary into a horror movie where it actually kind of felt natural. I also really liked how the movie was paced. I like that it's a slow burn. I like that, you know, there's not a jump scare every 5 fucking minutes. Like, if you were just going off of the movie itself and not the title or the trailers or anything, you would just think this is some psychological thriller that just so happens to have a horror name in it. There were some aspects that kind of fall flat, and I'm gonna try not to get into spoilers here, but some of the aspects around the whole Candyman, the whole legend, involving the main character did seem a bit forced. Like, without giving too much away, they do sort of like a Halloween 2 thing where they have to connect him somehow to, you know, the legend, and I felt that was kind of forced. Like there isn't really a reason that this guy needs to be connected to this legend. Like, have him just be, his intro was perfectly fine. Like, just have him doing research, going through the Cabrini Green projects, looking for inspiration, and then he just walks right into this legend that follows him around and drives him more and more crazy. Like, that's all you kind of needed. And up until the end of the movie, honestly, I was really enjoying where the story was going. But it was just that, the moment that that twist was revealed, it kind of, like, rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know if anyone else is gonna feel that way, but that was just me. I also thought the script was kind of weak. Like, it relied a lot on, like, heavy exposition, which I don't know how else you would tell that kind of story, but it just didn't really feel natural. It just kind of felt like the characters saying words and not really having any meaning behind them. Everything else about the movie I loved. I thought the acting was great. I thought Yahya Abdul-Mateen, I think that was his name, did a really good job as Anthony, the main character. He brought a real, like, intensity to it. I loved sort of his progression throughout the movie. I thought Tiana Paris did a really good job as his girlfriend, who is kind of roped into this just insanity through helping manage his art career. And it took me half the movie to figure out that she was Monica Rambeau, and that annoys me so much. I really like the direction of the movie. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen this director before, and if this was her debut, fucking bravo. She did a really good job. I really like the slow-moving shots. I love just how uneasy everything looks. I like that there's some really good imagery in this movie. I love the use of the shadow puppets. I thought that was a really great way to relay some of the, you know, exposition and storytelling. And I thought there was some genuine suspense behind it. Like, it wasn't just relying on the soundtrack to, you know, build suspense or, you know, having jump scares every 5 minutes. Like I said, it had some genuine tension to it that was really, like, kind of uneasy to watch. So yeah, overall, I would definitely recommend the movie. There are definitely some issues that I found with it, but overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great story, great acting, great suspense, really solid storytelling, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of what this director has to offer. So going to my ranking, I would have to give Candyman a 4 out of 5. But anyway, that does it for this video. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of Candyman. Oh,